Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So if you guys already saw me wearing this, looking like this in another video, no you didn't, because ain't nobody got time to be doing a change of clothing and all this stuff. I'm trying to get more videos out for you guys, and doing some batch recording is what works best for me, but again, no time to be changing the look, okay? So in today's video, I'm going to be telling you guys what curriculum we picked for this school year, how we have been doing with it, and also how I'm incorporating subjects into our homeschool day, just because it's a little bit different than how I've done it before. I'm not using a specific curriculum for anything other than math and language arts. So everything else is just kind of on my own. This is also my first year schooling 3 kids. Granted, one is preschool, and we haven't gone full on preschool yet just because she's still 3. She's turning 4 soon at the end of this month. But I've been cutting her some slack, so we don't do school 4 days a week like I do school with my older 2, my 4th and 3rd graders. But still, you know, I still have to plan things for her and just make sure I have things when we do school. So I'm going to be sharing with you guys the curriculum I use for her as well. So this is our little utility. I don't know if you guys can see it. You can just see the top part. Okay, so I'm going to start out with preschool and then work my way up. So for preschool, I decided for us to use the Torchlight pre-K curriculum. I love Torchlight for so many reasons. It is everything you need except math and language arts, but they do suggest curriculum for math and language arts and what you could use. I can do like a whole review on this a different day because I could talk about this forever. So if some things sound a little bit like, what does that mean? You know, it's because I have to just go in more depth. So I'm going to be sharing with you the books that I did purchase from the book list, because the book list is like, it's a lot. So I only picked up the spines. They also make you your own little page. So I just would go and highlight the things that we are going to do with the books that we do have. And the books that I picked up are Look, I'm a Scientist, Look, I'm an Engineer. And my 3rd and 4th graders also participate in these activities, projects. They also love them. A whole bunch of feelings. This one is so cute. This is Mavis's favorite book that we read. She's like, can we read the feelings book? Like, yes. Breathe Like a Bear, Nature's Wonders, a little bit of dirt. These are science and art activities that are all centered around using nature. And then this is art for little kids. And again, my 3rd and 4th graders love these. They also do these with her. So those are all side subjects, right? Science, art, emotional intelligence, executive functioning, and STEM basically. And then we also pick one subject for my 2 older kids that we will study for the 6 weeks that we school. So we do 6 weeks on, 1 week off. So I was having a hard time incorporating all of this stuff with my preschooler. My 3rd and 4th graders would join as well, so obviously it was like a whole thing, a whole family thing. We're doing math and language arts. So we're still doing Singapore math for all 3 of them. I ended up picking up the pre-K Singapore math for Mavis, so she also uses Singapore. So they're all using Singapore, and then my 4th grader is using Michael Clay Thompson Grammar Town right now, and then my 3rd grader is using Foundations of English for language arts, and then my preschooler isn't using a actual language arts curriculum. We've just been doing journaling for her. I have her do tracing, I have her doing spelling and sounding things out and just doing things every day. Like I said, I haven't been going hardcore with her for preschool yet, but that's when we'll start to incorporate that. We're learning through play right now, and that's perfectly fine. Like I said, I'm going to just be ramping it up a little bit more to where we're going to have a little more sit down time than we're having right now. But besides that, I sit down with the kids and I say, hey, so like, what do you guys want to do? Their main thing that they love doing is science stuff. So they love learning about animals and just the earth and just everything. So these last 6 weeks we've been doing food anatomy. The first 6 weeks we did countries. We did 6 countries. Hold on, I gotta go wipe Avis. Okay, so I feel like doing it this way, where we're doing our core subjects, math, language arts, we're doing morning work, which is independent reading, writing, either the affirmation or the journal prompt, and then cursive handwriting, which is also something that they wanted to do as well. I kind of now at 3rd and 4th grade, we can really collaborate and I can say, hey, you've been kind of slacking on this, or you're not really feeling this, like what's going on? Like, should we take a break from that for a little bit? We'll come back to it the next session. It's been really nice to be able to kind of communicate with them, and they can kind of just be honest with me and tell me what they're feeling and what they're not. So we've been doing it that way since pretty much last year, since they were in 2nd and 3rd grade. So yeah, I'm not sure right now. I think right now we're in week 4 of 6 of our second, like 6 weeks of the year. So I'm going to start thinking about what we're going to do next. We're not going to finish, obviously, learning about every country in 6 weeks. We're not going to finish learning about the entire food anatomy book in 6 weeks, but we are going to do what we can in the 6 weeks, and then we might move on to something else, or maybe we'll keep going in the next 6 weeks, depending on what the kids want to do. So it kind of takes the pressure off a little bit off of me of trying to like think about what they want to do or don't want to do. They love doing hands-on things. They love doing activities and projects, and we do a lot of that with the Torchlight Pre-K books and all the activities that I plan throughout the week through those books, and then having that one extra subject to focus on. Another thing that I haven't done yet is read alouds. RAMSES was actually talking to me about this the other day. That's kind of like his thing that he does with them. But now that we're more settled, we're starting to kind of, you know, plan a little bit better and just see where we have been kind of slowing down in certain things and we want to incorporate them again. So yeah, that's how I kind of have been doing school this year. It's been a lot easier than other times, trying to figure out what we're going to do every 6 weeks for like science and history and social studies and language arts and math and all these things. Honestly, it was really overwhelming sometimes, and I always felt like I wasn't doing enough and I wasn't ever finishing everything that I was planning. I feel like this way we can focus on that subject that we chose and actually finish things. And if we want to watch more videos, if we want to get ahead and do more than just one worksheet that day or more than just one activity that day, we can, because that's the only special subject that we're doing, you know. When we're doing more than one, I feel like it gets really schooly, like where we have, okay, we got 15 minutes for this, let's stop, we got to do science now, oh, let's stop, we got to do history read aloud, okay, let's stop, we got to do that social studies, like, you know, workbook or worksheet. And it's just, it became just a lot. So hopefully you guys got something out of this video. Just remember that your homeschool doesn't have to look like my homeschool or like anyone else's homeschool. You guys can make it work for you and your family. Don't be too hard on yourself. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!